Hello, it's Roger from Photoshop Island. I have got a great, quick, easy, and inexpensive Christmas gift for friends and family, or just anybody who would like a great photo calendar. I want to show you how to take advantage of that today, and just to give you an idea of how inexpensive something like this can be. Of course, you could use your own desktop printer if you have a nice color printer, but also you can go over to walgreens.com into their photo area, and you can order an 8x10 print right here, 8x10 print for $2.99. Now that's a pretty inexpensive holiday gift, and the idea is not that a lot of thought or cost was not involved, but that it's personalized. It's something that somebody's going to appreciate, and they can appreciate it all year long. So let's get right into it and see what that looks like. What I've got is what I want to do is take a look at a couple of photos I have as examples, and this would be maybe a family vacation photo or something. And what we can do is turn this into a great gift that you can share all year round with your friends and family. What I want to do this quickly is I'm going to go with the 8x10 formatting that Walgreens offers. You can do with different sizes, but let's just start there. And I've gone ahead and set up an 8x10 document at 300 dpi. I'll show you how I did that just real quick. We'll just do it again. New, and we've got 8x10 inches, 8x10, and 300 pixels per inch, RGB color. I'm going to create that. I'm going to close this one I had set up earlier just so that we don't get confused. And I'm going to grab our family photo, and the way I'm going to do that in Photoshop CS5 is I'm actually just going to click on the photo and drag it right up to our new untitled document. And you can see it's just a little bit smaller than the 8x10. This particular image might depend on your source, your digital camera's resolution, but we do want to get it to that 8x10 size and size ratio so that we know what we've got to work with. So I'm going to scale this up just a little bit. That was a Command or Control T, and for this particular calendar, I think I'm just going to center that up, get my family centered. And I'm going to bring up my layers window, and we'll just drag that over so we can see that real quick. And I'm going to create a new layer. I want to work on a new layer just in case I change my mind. So I'm going to click on the new layer icon. We've got a new layer there. And then what you need is the Photoshop Island 2011, or if you're buying or watching this video past 2011, the 2012, 2013, 14 calendars. And what you want to do is load those calendar brushes into your Photoshop, and then choose your brush tool right here. And I've already got all of the 2011 calendars loaded, and you can tell what size of calendar you have or what the style is by hovering over it. The 6x2 is 6 months wide by 2 tall, and I'm going to just pick the this bold and tall 2x6, and got that chosen. I've got a new layer, and I'm going to sample a color out of my photo so that I can have something that kind of works with it. So let's get our eyedropper tool, and I think I'm going to try a dark brown. It looks like there's some great dark browns in some of these skin tones. I'm going to sample one from there, working on a new layer. I've got my 2011 bold and tall calendar selected, and don't get too close to the edges because Walgreens and some of these other photo places do sometimes have a little bit of trouble and get a little too close to the edge of your images. So I want to get it in here, kind of center this up. I'm just going to stamp down once, and I now have a calendar right here on this image. Now in this particular case, this is a little busy. It's kind of hard to see what's going on with our photo. So there's a couple of different things we could do here. We can just add, I'm going to put another new layer above the base layer, and I'm going to pick a light, back to my sample tool. I'll pick a light sandy color here, and I'm working on a new layer. I'm going to get the gradient tool. I'm going to select the gradient to transparent option, and just drop me in a little bit of sand color in here to kind of set that off a little bit. Now I can see, if you zoom in here at 100%, you can see we got a nice sharp calendar. Looks real good. Not too hard to read. Now it's possible that you're worried about cutting off some of the activity here, and now that we have this base down here, we can actually move our image up a little bit, take a little bit of that blue water out of the background so we can get our family in here. And there we go. We've got a 2011 calendar ready to give to friends and family. Remember the fun we had on our vacation or whatever fun activity, and they've also got a nice calendar. Now, I've got another one just to show you a second example. Basically going to do the same thing. I've got my image over here. I'm going to do my calendar just the opposite way that we did before. I'm going to do it 8 inches wide by 10 inches tall. Again, 300 pixels per inch. So I've got that file set up. So I've got my second example here. I'm going to grab this image, I'm going to drop it up to my other document that's set up in the portrait setting, and this is kind of a fun Halloween picture, but anyway, I thought it might make a fun annual calendar. And I'm going to do this calendar as more of a vertical, so I'm going to move my photo over, just do something kind of creative, like kind of crazy, and make sure we're on there. Grab us a brush, calendar brush, and for this particular one, I'm going to use the Clean Sans box inverted. This is the inverted. Again, I'm going to create a new layer. This time, I am going to work with a very light gray as my sample. And I've got my new layer, and I'm just going to stamp down one time, and there I have my new 2011 calendar. You can zoom in to 100%. You can see it's a nice, clean, high-resolution calendar. Now all you need to do is save these files to JPEG or TIFF onto a memory stick, or jump online and order these directly through your favorite photo ordering company, or you can even use your own photo printer, and you've got your Christmas present ready to go. You can get this under the tree, or you can get it off in the mail in no time. Again, you can pick these calendars up at PhotoshopIsland.com, and make sure you keep an eye out for special offers and discounts for all of our products, including our calendar products. We'll see you next time at Photoshop Island.